Morning. Day 2, set off from the campsite. We stopped at a little campsite at Breathorn Farm. Lovely little place, mate. And obviously, what a pier. It's not wild camping as such, but there's not a lot of opportunities on the so far to wild camp. You know, you're crossing farmland all the time. The farmers are up at 5 o'clock in the morning working the fields. They're out late at night working the fields. You didn't want to be setting your tent up after a long day, then getting moved on. So, you know, you're helping the local economy. You can't have it always. But it's a beautiful day, despite the rain, first thing. The sun's shining. We're in this beautiful tunnel here now with trees. Like an avenue of trees either side. And we are hopefully, now, I'm going to sort of sow the seeds here of where we're hoping to get to the day. We're hoping to get to Once Brewed, which is going to be a good hard push, and a lot harder the day, a lot more hills. We'll get there though. We've got 2 hours on ourselves from yesterday, so we've set off 2 hours earlier, so we'll get a good few mile under our belt. And that's the head start for. Sun shining, can it beat it? I don't think the sun's going to shine all day, but who knows, it might do. And I think we could be following the course of the wall now. Like, definitely it's going to get more interesting today, and there's going to be more to show you, so it could be a longer video on day 2. The Hayton Gate Hut, not honesty box sort of place, and you get these every 3 or 4 mile. This one sells t-shirts if you want to buy a t-shirt. I trod Hadrians Way, unfortunately I probably haven't got my size. But a handy tip for anybody doing Hadrians Way: bring yourself 20 quid in pound coins or £2 coins, because you will maybe want to carry less and use these. I mean, you can make coffee here, they've got Coke. Some of them even have cold beers, crisps, chocolate bars. Kind of get vexed. This one here, if you're that way inclined, you can stick a little thing on there. Stick your bean in and things that they have. And it's just a lovely place, beautiful place. All in all, it's been a very nice walk up to now. Like, a bit through Carlisle was obviously a bit industrial in places, like, but it's not Carlisle's fault. It's just the wheels of industry turning it. And you see outside this one, you've got a lovely set of picnic benches. And it's just off the trail. That's the trail there. There's a toilet, and the view on a clear day will be beautiful. It's not a bad day, to be honest. It hasn't rained as much today, so we're doing all right. Enjoying it. There we are, Hay Hill, and there's a photo of what the wall would have looked like back in the day, and here's what it is now. This is what's left of it. So it's been pillaged by. But anyway, this is mile 30ish, and this is the first bit of wall you'll see that I'm aware of. Anyway, we may have walked past bits of the wall, but this is the first bit we've seen. And I'm sure I haven't seen anywhere else where this would have been it. I'm not sure if this would have been a fort here. We'll have a look. Maybe I'll put this on here and you can pause the video and you read all about it. And there's some of the Roman. They were doing Hadrians Way years ago. They just haven't arrested Hay Hill.
Oh, hey, if it looked like that, man.
Aye.
Good, didn't it?
Amazing, man. That's the first bit of wall anyway. Yeah. You've got one of the forts. Well, this is the position of a mile, or whether it's one of the ones in between. I think it's one of the ones in between, but aye, a bit more intact. This would have been 12 foot high at one time. There's a snack van here as well, another one. Plenty of snack vans. See all the way at the top of that hill? We've got to walk all the way back up there because we came down here by mistake. Huh? Aye, there was a sign, aye. I can't understand it. Anyway, these things are either built to destroy you or make you stronger. And it's going to make us stronger. It's going to turn a 23 mile day into a 25 mile day. But you know what I mean? You know what it is? Well, so that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Came across that little bridge there, that wooden bridge. We knew it was down this way, so we came down this way. We walked straight past this. Just walked Hadrians Way footpath this way. We continued down there. The old route used to come out down there and come up this way. Point to, oh, hey. So, we've done an extra mile and a half. Downhill and uphill, so it was a canny shark like.
Moral of the story, honestly, just never rely on instant
No.
voice. If something's telling you your mind, double check.
Yeah, we've got Jody, we've got to laugh about it. Just, do you know what it is? Me and Jody,
The legs of steel, I'll tell you.
legs of steel, but I'll tell you what it is. We've got jaws of steel because we're digging out but yak on all day long. We're absolute rubbish, right? And we often walk past signs. We'll be going along, right? We'll be going along there, right? Talking about talking about anything. And it's normally, we're normally talking about like future long distance treks and things like that. But aye, we need to keep our eyes open and our gobs shut. Right, we're back on the trail anyway. Back in the room. This is one of the main forts. We'll see it. Quite a bit left of that one. We haven't got time to explore it today, unfortunately. But I might come back someday and have a look at the history of it. It's quite substantial, that. Right, this way for us. Fortunately,
Sure.
we haven't got time to mess about the wall here. We've got earthen. Yeah. Crossing the earthing. Roman bridges. Oh, it's a Roman bridge. This would have been Roman bridge crossing the river here at one time. Fascinating. Trees out there and have a look at it. And that's it. Quite a bit left. I'm just saying to Geordie that maybe this bit's more preserved than the rest because it's down in the dip, so pillaging the stone would have been a harder thing. I don't know if there's sluice gates through there. You think? Aye. Because they were very good on the drainage, you know, and the sanitation, the Romans. Oh, aye. Ah, maybe. Could have been, aye. I don't know whether it went across that way, Geordie. Across there. It's a steep side of the gorge, isn't it? Or that way. Right. More or less at the start of the hard stuff now. That's looking back, so we've got to come from up there, down there. So basically the order of the day from now on is up, down, up, all the way up, down, up, down. But we're getting on, like, we're getting there. It's been better weather than expected, definitely, Geordie, isn't it?
Oh,
Can't get complaining. We've had the odd shower.
on two trails now as well.
Won the Penning Way plus the Hadrians Way. You're enjoying yourself, Geordie, aye? Aye. Good. You probably see by the state of my head, I'm red hot. Just come up. I mean, I think I said head. Did I not say head?
Sorry,
It isn't matter.
well, we've come from somewhere.
Aye.
Right over there.
There's Border Rambler's train down in the valley there, look. We hit the Border Rambler. Oh, Border, alright.
Yep.
It's been a good trail to know. Now we're looking at I hold this up high. You might see the windsill. That's what's known as a windsill. So that was used as a natural defence by the Romans to build the wall on.
Ooh.
I crossed on that in the distance there. But behind me he has a good section of the wall here. You can see this is on top of the windsill. The natural barrier you see down there, big cliff. Your natural barrier beyond the wall. This is the windsill. As you can see in the distance, continues for miles. It's a natural fault. It's a geological fault. It's not geographical, it's geological. Look at that, man, how neat the wall is. And this is hard graft now, like, but we're enjoying it. There's plenty to look at. Loads to look at. That's looking south. That's looking west. That's looking north. So that was the lands that they didn't fancy. They got as far as Yaddo, right? We're stopping here. This is Warfront here of the Roman Empire. And that's looking east. The way we're heading. If you're not a cowy person, it's quite cowy. I haven't seen any bulls yet, apart from ones like separated in other fields, but any bullies, just cowies. Oh, it's red hot, man. Ah, I'll tell you what it is, it's a chew in the deer, mate, compared to yesterday. Yesterday was easy, a little bit harder the deer, and the hard part is coming at the end. Get through here. What you do here? Oh, good. Stay there. Stay there. Hello there. There's Geordie. Up ahead on the top of the crag there. He's a machine. Definitely. He could do this in 3 days. Honestly. All you got to do, right, is point him in the right direction. And he just guns. He keeps on gunning. I've got sore tears the deer, so I'm struggling a bit the deer. Like. But I'm not struggling. I went through a bad patch before. So bad that I was hoping I was going to get bitten by a snake, so I could go home. But I'm with the bad patch now. Like, stopped, took my shoes off for 5-10 minutes, massage your feet. Really, I should put clean socks on, but my shoes are wet, so putting clean socks on wouldn't make a difference. But aye, Geordie the machine. I need to get some training so I can keep up with him on this sort of stuff. Like, but I enjoy myself. Like, it's been good. We've got a couple of miles left. So I get the campsite, shower, change, tea, possibly a couple of pints in the pub. Get back to the tent, have a nip of whiskey, and get my head down. Get on a good start tomorrow. Another 22 mile tomorrow probably. And look at the map, see what the crack is. Get that done tomorrow, and it leaves with 18 mile for the last year, which is easy last year. So the only thing with the last year is it's all on sort of hard packed trails, tarmac along the quayside at Newcastle. It's still a long way, like. So let's get on to this campsite. Here we are, with the worst tent in the world, at Wind Shields campsite. We've got here eventually. Well, we've got here, to be honest. We got here at the time to predict that we'll get here this morning. We said we'll get here at 6 o'clock, and we did. We're 23 miles a day. Been hard. There's a few midges that know, but the tent's up. Oh my god. The tent's up, the mat's up. I'm going to make me tea. I'm going to probably leave the shower till tomorrow morning because I'm absolutely knackered. I think I'll get up very, very early tomorrow morning, have a walk across the field and have a shower. Just knackered, but good day, brilliant day. Hard day, but we're still enjoying it. Still smiling, sort of. Right, I'll get cracked on it.